You're about to see me test and refine a small fighter called the Bee. This was a lot of fun, and if you have any interest in multiplayer testing, whether on my ships or your own, you can sign up for my new Steam group called the Fleet Breakers. Blowing things up for science. And I'll go ahead and post announcements there whenever I'm about to run this kind of thing, and you can post them for your own ships. That sounds like fun, so maybe I'll see you there.
Hey, did you activate some sort of scenario mode?
Nope, and just so you know, everyone, these are 20,000 kilogram fighters. 20,000 kilograms is basically the lightest class of fighter you can get, and you could see that we took a lot of missile fire. A lot of missile fire. As you can see, I don't have very many vehicles. I've got the Skybreak, but that's not going to be a very good fight. Oh, you can't spawn in the Millennium Falcon. So, these are 20,000 kilogram featherweight fighters, these Bees, and this is just the first take of the Bee. Reviewing this footage, I actually found several optimizations that could be made, so I made a second Bee, which I'll make a video about on its own. 20,000 kilogram fighters are extraordinarily light. The VDI light bomber is 65,000, and that Millennium Falcon is well over 100. So, we are talking about a super light fighter here, and I thought I'd show video footage of it blowing stuff up. We're beginning our attack run now. Oh, I'm getting beaten up by heavy ship missiles.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this thing is just in bad shape.
So he's taken 5 missiles and he's still fighting back. Although he hasn't fired any missiles, so I'm beginning to think that maybe I've damaged him pretty badly.
Who, Super?
Yeah. If I win, I can't see the damage.
Okay. Well, why don't you give me a B here, and I'll see if I can kick your ass.
Oh, he hit me. And I suffered no significant damage at all. Oh, I've lost some missiles. Now I've just pounded John. Oh, that was bad. A death blossom sort of thing going on here. So you just took a direct hit. How damaged do you seem to be or feel?
I only have one missile launcher still online, but my ship is still maneuvering just fine.
I shook myself out of camera mode so I could see you better, but it looks like one of my front missiles might have been hit because I'm got this giant green blob in front of me.
So it's like when you make a pass over me, I see you make the pass 4 or 5 times.
That's the power of my secret ability.
Yeah. Up there's B prime.
Oh!
Oh, your beacon is at 500 meters.
Yeah, and you... Oh, is it? I'm sorry. I thought I set it to higher than that. You just took
No,
out
no
my
worries.
camera, so this is going to be a little bit tough for me to aim.
Yeah.
Well, unless
I
you fly
have my-
straight at me, of course. You did some damage, though. This is going to be a little bit tough.
Whoa. Did you just ram me?
Yeah.
Okay. Just all of a sudden, my screen was filled with a bee, and then I was floating through space.
That jackass.
I'm sorry? What did I do?
Super switched into edit mode and covered my ship in explosives.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you got me good. It's you're substantially better than Super, presumably because you have an actual connection.
Yep. Oh, darn.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Whoa! I accidentally rammed you. Sorry about that. Here is John's footage from the same fight. I'd give you his audio, but it's just maxed out music for some reason. So, instead, I'll talk over it. These sorts of fights are really valuable in determining what your durability is, and recording them from both sides is surprisingly useful. For example, I learned not to stand still when I'm firing Gatling guns at someone who's got missiles. Rah.
I've got two, so
Let's-
I think advantage to me.
Yeah, let's fight. Oh, I can't see at all because of my third-person view. I've still got guns!
Ah, no! Wow, my missiles are like clipping through you.
On reviewing the footage, I think that his missiles actually are clipping through me from his perspective. It's probably a keen networking glitch. I think it's pretty rare for people to actually look back on this kind of footage frame by frame, but it can teach you a lot about the weaknesses of your designs, and in this case we can clearly see some improvements I could have made. Let me take a look at your ship, okay?
Okay.
So, for a 20,000 kilogram ship, that's pretty good. And fill it up with ammo, and then duplicate it a couple times, and then we'll come back in survival mode and give this a shot.
Sounds good.
Well, we forgot to load up some of our missile launchers, so I got the drop on John, and this revealed the biggest weakness in the initial B version. Underside carriage, badly armored.
Ready?
Yep,
Set?
yep.
Go!
Oh, I've got to reload the missile launchers, damn it. Whoa, you took out all my gyroscopes. So that's it for me. I didn't realize you could take out all 4 gyroscopes so rapidly. That's definitely a design flaw. Reviewing the footage from John's side lets me see exactly how he hit me to knock off both gyroscopes at once, and there are only 2 gyroscopes past Craig. But in the next version, I spaced out the gyroscopes much more cunningly, and it's very, very hard to destroy both of them. I considered them critical rather than subcritical.
Oh yeah, you hit me, but it looks like the armor took the most of it.
That's what it's designed to do.
Yep. So
Oh
it
look,
looks
I hit
like-
you straight in the front, and it didn't even destroy the camera. That's hilarious. Well, we've got one more chance, but I'm dying, so I'm going to go ahead and kill myself off.
Okay. Yeah. See, I had the foresight to die in battle.
But this time, why don't we turn off our beacons and fight from other sides, start from other sides of the ship?
Fighting as if we mean it, as opposed to exhibition fighting.
Well, the exhibition fighting was really important for getting the specifics, the technology of the bee tested. But since this is our last run, we might as well have a little fun. Chances are pretty high that whoever spots the other one first is going to get a pretty serious advantage.
I am ready when you are.
Let's go then.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it. Did you run into something? Oh! Hi, how you doing? Ooh! Lost my camera. Are you dead?
Yep, I lost the ship.
You rammed me.
The ship exploded.
I was using a heavy fusillade on you. I did a lot of research into how to use missiles at their most optimum, and the firing computer is intended to do just that. Holy shit, I fucking gutted you.
Yeah, I mean, I am a debris field. I'm getting some good footage of it anyways.
It's not particularly instructive footage, but yeah, it was good. One of the interesting things is that I don't think John actually registered all the missiles he was getting hit with. To him, it looks like maybe I hit him with 3 missiles. To me, it looked more like 6. Well, either way, it's a very pretty debris field. Thanks! So let's look at the performance of the more complete version of the bee. Hello everybody, so I'm here with Xeno Lego, and we are going to try and blow each other up. He is in his ship, and I am in mine. We have very different approaches to combat. This looks very similar to the Midnight Fighter that I saw, which is what inspired me to take a different tack and try something else. So this is the same basic mass as my fighter. So his design philosophy is more classical, where the cockpit is in the front. This ship has a lot of forward thrusters. It's always good to fight with your enemy's ships once in a while and make sure that you actually understand what their design sense is as opposed to yours. That's one of the reasons I set up the fleet breakers. I really want to see what other people have to offer and what their approaches are. He uses a very typical approach in terms of the basic layout. He really likes the beetle body approach, where you put the cockpit on the front and then you have a bulge of functionality. That's not my favorite approach because it makes you fairly vulnerable, but that said, I didn't exactly have an easy time blowing him up. He was pretty fast and fairly durable. Hitting him on the nose was extremely difficult. God, I miss my firing computer! Can't tell if I hit him or what. Here I blow the tip of my nose off with my own missile. This is a really common problem with missile launchers, and it's one of the big things you have to be careful of if you're using missiles as your primary armament. That said, missiles are by far the best primary armament for a light fighter. Even modded weapons don't really have the same kind of punch as a missile launcher. So in my final design, I did actually end up with a missile launcher that could blow its nose off, very similar to this ship, although obviously it's not this ship. That was one of the refinements I wanted to fix, but I couldn't figure out a good way to do it while still remaining fairly armored, so don't spin and fire, kids. There we are. Alright, so we're back in the B. Can't see. It is a large ship. Why are their turrets only set to like 300 meters? That was easy prey. Thanks for watching this quick montage of all of these fighting ships in battle. As a reminder, if you did want to play this way, you can certainly join the Steam group I built specifically for that purpose. You can find a link down below, and I'll be happy to shoot at your ships if you'll shoot at my ships. Such a complicated arrangement.